Hey everyone, Auto Tucky 1620 here. I just want to talk and say to you that all that I am a liver transplant recipient. I'm a survivor, and I have a friend. Well, at one time he was a nephew. That was when my mom was married for the second time. He had three nephews. So his sister had three boys, and the youngest is Trent, and he's in the hospital. He's in the hospital in Ann Arbor, but not U of M. He's at the Trinity Hospital, Trinity Health Hospital. He's going through the same thing I'm going through: liver disease, liver cirrhosis. I would say that cirrhosis of the liver. He's been in and out, and now he's at the point now with all the help. He can get visitors, but he's a long way from recovery. He's got a lot more fight that he's got to put in enduring himself. And I haven't gone to see him yet because for a while nobody could really come and see him because of him being open to any infections that anybody carried. So obviously, even though you had to be gowned up and masked, because trust me, people were like that with me when I was in the hospital. Yeah, even though I was sitting in my t-shirt and my shorts, I was never in clothes when I was in the hospital. I was never in their shit they wanted you to wear. No way. I always made it clear every time I came in. Oh, I got shorts, I got t-shirts and a short on. If you need to get to me, I can pull my shit on easy. And so, yeah, it makes it hard for people when I have a t-shirt on and they got to run an IV. I don't care. I want to be comfortable. If I'm going to go to the hospital, damn it, I'm going to be comfortable. And if I want to feel like I'm at home, I'm going to bring home with me. It's plain and simple. And that's what everybody should do. When you go to the hospital, you're going to bring home with you there. Just so you feel some comfort. Because knowing you're in a hospital, it's kind of like feeling like you're in jail because you're only limited to where you can go. But of course, you don't have somebody telling you where you can go. Anyway, and that's just like the service, the same thing. Service is the same thing. You got to make sure you check in, tell everybody where you're at, where you're going, what you're doing, how you been, all that shit. So, but anyways, what I'm getting at is that he needs a liver. Trent needs a liver. And I don't know what his blood type is. I don't know anything on his blood at all, so I couldn't tell you. But this is why I say to you folks, go out, donate. If you can donate any part of you, knowing that you can, without any risk that you have involved that'll cause harm to somebody else, is what I'm saying. You got to make sure that you're basically clear, that inside that if anything goes wrong, of course, you pass away of a heart attack or whatever it may be, okay? I hate to say this to all you, but this is part of reality. This is reality of life. Life is reality. Liver is your life. Your liver controls and digests and intakes everything. Everything. So, and it supplies you with a lot of everything, too. Not just your bloods, your types of bloods, your vitamins, your minerals, everything you need. It produces it for you. And if you're fucking it up like I did, or drinking, and then I have CF. That caused my liver to say, no. Now, for Trent, yeah, I know that it was a, what am I going to say, hard life for him, let's put it that way. And yes, but he's in the hospital, he's getting help, he's getting love, he's getting family. I will be there to visit him. And I do want to video him if I can. Because I want people to see that this man needs to live. He survived enough He's been through enough. He's tortured his body enough. So it's time for him to get his redemption. I know I was the same way. I didn't want redemption. I didn't want help. I thought, because I caused this, why should I get help? I did this to myself. And that's the hard part. When you know you did it to yourself and you can't do nothing about it, it sucks. You know, it makes you really think. It makes you wonder, what the fuck? Why is this me? Why? Just because I wanted to have fun? Yeah, just because I wanted to have fun and feel good all the time. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but everybody chases after that high. Give me that high. Give me that first time. You know, that first time you did anything. The feeling you got any time you did, whatever you did the first time that made you feel good. After that, what are we doing? Chasing it, right? Just like Mountain Dew. I chase the Mountain Dew all the time. But it's what I need. It's what my body's saying. I can live off of this. Now, I know that's not healthy. I know that for a fact. I know I should have more water and juices and shit. Just my taste buds want Mountain Dew. They don't want nothing else. I do to use water when I take my nuts, yes. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, you know. So, but really, I'm making this video. I know it's somewhat about me, but I'm making it about me and Trent because I grew up with a kid. I'm basically his first person that he ran into. Yeah, I'm the first one that got him. I got him drunk, or I got him buzzed. I didn't get him drunk, but we got good and buzzed. Him and I together. Yep. He's, I think he's like 6 years younger than me or something like that. 6 or 7 years younger than I am. But still, he always looked up to me. He always came to me whenever time I came to visit over there when they lived, where they lived, and where I live. Now, they just live like 30 minutes from us. But still, you know, he'd always ask. He's always interested. Well, I what do we call it, enabled. And I feel sorry for that. I'm so sorry that I started that vicious cycle against the life where you're hunting that high. And I'm taking responsibility for that, and I'm sorry for that, and I wish I could take everything back, but I can't, you know. But that's how it was presented to me as a kid. I was curious, so I asked. And when I asked, I got an answer of yes. Yes, cool, all right. Just like when first time you got to smoke a cigarette, you know? Like, I want to smoke, man, you know, and you had your parents who smoked, or your grandpa, or your uncle, or aunt, or whatever, right? And you were curious, I want a cigarette. As soon as you smoke that first cigarette, you're like, yeah, this is it, man. Same thing. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that I'm owning up to something that I had maybe possibly have started. Maybe he started it before me. But for me, I know I was part of that. And I'm sorry for that all the way around. But like I said, it was presented to me in the same way. So I took it and ran with it. Of course I did. Drinking. And then I finally eventually, drinking wasn't enough, so I moved over. I went to crack for a while, and then I thought, nah, crack's not, I didn't want the crack, I didn't like smoking that shit. I'm like, no, I'd rather blow it up my nose. So I started, you know, it was a lot of cocaine. A lot of cocaine and a lot of alcohol. You know, that cocaine and alcohol. Oh, you know that song? Yeah, baby. Right. No, so I'm not sitting there and saying, I'm not perfect at all, I know that for a fact. I made mistakes. I made choices I shouldn't have made, but that's part of my free will, that's it, free will. My will let me do anything I want if I want it to. And that's the other thing, if I want it to, and that's why it's right here in my head. I know as an addict or as a recovering person, I can't take myself down that road. My body can't do it. My mind can't handle it. Now, granted, here I am. I'm going to be a dickhead about this and say, yes, I smoke weed. Yes. But am I going, oh my God, do I need? No, I don't. I don't think nothing wrong with it. Look, I was in a hospital a week and a half ago for almost 5 days. Did I freak out? No, hell no, man. I didn't do none of that. I just waited until I got home. I was like, okay, I'm home, now I can smoke again. No, man, so I know I'm being contradictory. I know that, but it's part of it. That's part of the circle of life thing. We do things we regret, and then sometimes we do something that we just like to do, and that's it. It doesn't go any further than that. And that's kind of the way I think of it. I don't take it any further. Yes, I know there's health risks involved when you inhale. Don't worry, I'm not going to say I didn't inhale. I wasn't at no party like some president we had to say didn't inhale, but he got a contact high. Well, maybe, but honestly, people, I don't know. Maybe I got a contact high one time when I was sat around a couple of times with my dad and his friends and shit. Maybe. But I honestly didn't know if it was. I just, maybe as a kid, I was hyper. That's it. I was hyper. I was excited. So I went out and played or whatever, run it off. But I didn't go, oh my God, I'm high. Oh my God, what am I going to do? No. And see, maybe that should have been a clue to me, like, hey, wait a minute, he don't mind this shit. It's the same, anyways, what I'm getting at is, I just want you all to say a prayer for Trent, pray for him, knowing that he's loved and he's wanted, he's well liked, and really people are pulling for him, and maybe we can find a match for him. Maybe we can find out what his blood type is, and I can get back to y'all on that, and that way we can find out. Maybe he doesn't need a whole liver, but I hate to say it, he's going to need a whole liver just like me. This ain't there is no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm pretty sure by all the reports that my aunt gave. Yeah, I still call her my aunt. She calls us her aunt, so. And she is a part of my life. My brother, my half-brother, my brother. Even though he's half-brother, but he's my brother. That is his aunt. And that's pretty much all he has left for his family. It is him and her. And maybe his great-grandmother, I'm not sure. Anyway, so, but y'all keep pulling for him. Y'all, I'll keep posting up some videos, keep you updated on this, and I'll keep going at it and doing my snowmobile projects as I go. I do have another project. Start and redo this project and redo it again. And so this will be the third time I'm going to take this sled finally back to the way it was. So, yeah, you'll see all that. So, anyways, y'all, I want y'all to say, have a great day. Tell everybody you love them. Say thank you to all of those. Bless you all. Have a great day. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Don't forget, hit that button. Hit that subscribe button, and won't hurt. Don't cost you nothing. Give me a like. Watch me a little longer. Listen to what I have to say too, please. Sometimes I may have some things to say that you may not catch. So, anyways, y'all, thank you again. Thank you for your time.